A struggle for power in Wales, in the English leagues, with box office big hitters watching back in the US. A national dispute with global appeal. Wrexham, the rising force in the north, Swansea City in the south, which has been the seat of Welsh football power. 20 years apart, now they stand in the same arena again. 40 miles down the road tonight, the capital can only watch on. Dobson looking to release Longman again. Timon trying to scurry back here. It's Longman, and it's into the back of his own net. It's Cameron Burgess. He knows that feeling. It happened to him twice against Ipswich Town, his former club, and it's happened to him again, this time in the Battle of Wales.
Oh, how's your look? I mean, look at the reaction. Diagonal ball into the run of Longman. You kind of think he's overrun it, and he gets a more of a hopeful cross into an area here. Doesn't beat the first man, but Burgess, he just doesn't sort his feet out, can't get himself into the right position to head it clear, and then he just tries to get anything on it, maybe desperate, and inadvertently into his own net.
Vidal trying to roll that ball through, looking for Ronald. Ronald then hits the deck, and the referee says no penalty.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Callum Doyle looked worried. Tell you what, I think Ronald is playing for that, and I think he's the master of the contact here. Watch that. He knew exactly what he was doing. I think the referees read this right, you know. I think the contact was instigated by Ronald.
Galbraith just spotting the run of Ronald. He picks out Ronald. Always a difficult angle, but he went for it.
It's going to take something pretty spectacular from there.
Wrexham do usually come out on top when these two meet in the league. Swansea's last league win against Wrexham 32 years ago, and that cuts deep here. But there's Jan Vopotnik. Vidal, it was dipping, and it's dealt with by Okonkwo.
The first thing really for Arthur Okonkwo to deal with. It's a super effort, a really good technique, controlled strike, area where you would expect the goalkeeper to be able to tip that over. They've got 4 players in the box. The cross needs to come in here.
Anuso driving for the line. McLean tries to prevent the corner kick, but it has spun behind, and it will be another Swansea City corner. Burgess is waiting. He's trying to lose Hyman in the middle. Burgess tries to get to it. Burgess again! As he looks to atone for the own goal, but he fires over the top.
Well, it was awkward, and it was almost redemption, wasn't it? And as the ball drops, he has to react really quickly. He can't keep it down.
Hierarchy here at Swansea believe that they have built a squad which should be able to compete. Did beat Nottingham Forest here in a dramatic game in the Carabao Cup. Push Manchester City all the way here in the same competition too. It's Timon, and Okonkwo is right behind it.
Yeah, again, it's another shot from long range, isn't it?
Well, there's an opportunity, maybe now, and it bounces wide in the end from Ronaldo, who has started out on the left where he ended the first half.
Careless here, Wrexham give the ball away. It's good work from Ronaldo. Just doesn't quite get the bend on the shot. Not far away.
Vitor Matos was a player in the lower leagues in Portugal, but inspired by what Jose Mourinho did with Porto, his hometown club. Thomason striding forward here. Vigouroux's off his line. He was there to greet Thomason, and he's helped out by Ethan Galbraith.
Well, for all of their endeavour in the first half, Swansea, and the amount of shots they had, there's only really the Cameron Burgess chance that falls into this category here. He does really well, Vigouroux. He's out quick, just gets there just in time to thwart Thomason.
Burgess. Hyam once again steps in for Wrexham. Oh, and that's loose. There's Ben Sheaf as Wrexham look to close in for another, and they don't make the most of that across the face of goal from Windass.
Yeah, Kiefer Moore is really disappointed. He felt that Josh Windass should have been feeding that in, but Cameron Burgess breathing a huge sigh of relief. Look at Kiefer Moore's position there. You can see he wants that ball.
Stamanic. Ronald back on the right side now for Swansea City. It's Stamanic, and it swings away from goal.
Oh, we're right behind this. He actually gets too much curl on the ball, which you can't really criticise him for. It's a wonderful effort. So close to a brilliant equaliser.
There's Franco. Likes to drive Swansea forward from that central midfield position. Gonzalo Franco. Ethan Galbraith. It's Galbraith! It took a nick.
Yeah, all of a sudden Wrexham, they've become a little bit passive. I'm sure for Phil Parkinson's liking here. This game being played in the Wrexham half.
Ronald drives that ball in for Potnick, deflected, and that's a stroke of luck that Swansea City were desperate for. They get their leveller, they hit back, and it's all to play for in the final 20 minutes in this Battle of Wales.
Well, I don't think anybody can say that they haven't deserved an equaliser. Wrexham have just been way too passive. Pretty much from halfway through the first half, in truth. Again, Ronald gets this ball into an area. It's a lovely spin by the Potnick. Big slice of luck. Game on.
Well, the hand of apology there from Ethan Galbraith, who is booked for that challenge.
Yeah, it didn't look like a nice one either. Maybe a little bit pumped up, diving in. Oh, it's high as well. That's a poor challenge. Borderline.
Alcue is a slip from Ronald, but he's bounced back to his feet in the nick of time. Ronald across the face of goal and driven wide by the onrushing Liam Cullen, whose eyes lit up, but he couldn't pick out the back of the net.
That is about as good a chance as they've fashioned in the whole game.
Ida using his strength well. It's on! And it's over the top.
Well, they are the ones, aren't they? Asking most of the questions, looking the most likely. But again, it's another shot from range, of which can't quite keep it down.
Into the final minute in South Wales. We're hearing there might be a healthy chunk of additional time. Potentially 7 minutes.
Again, I don't think he's happy with that challenge. Kiefer Moore.
The signal from Ethan Galbraith. Okonkwo tempted off his line. He's got underneath it. He's having to race back now. And race back he does. Then he's dropped it. And he is punished. Adam Idah is there to possibly win this game for Swansea City. Arthur Okonkwo dropped it like it was hot. Swansea strike again. And this Welsh city by the sea rises up to rejoice.
Well, let's go through the goals tonight. An own goal, a debatable deflection, and an absolute howler. And you kind of felt that was the only way Swansea were going to score. Really, they barely created anything really meaningful, but they don't care, and they've kept going. And I said about 5 minutes ago, they were the ones looking the most likely, but Arthur Okonkwo has been brilliant this season, but he will not want to see that again. It is a gift. It's Christmas come early.
The 7 minutes are up. Wrexham play on here as they look to try and save it. A sellout in Swansea tonight. This is like the old days in Swansea. Doyle. In this north-south power battle in Wales, it's Swansea City who are breathing fire tonight. They chase Wrexham out of South Wales. Wrexham may be the new football power in Wales, but they don't have the power here tonight. A mistake from Arthur Okonkwo, who dropped the ball right at the end, and Adam Idah pounced to win it for Swansea City. That was after Wrexham had held the lead for so long. A Cameron Burgess own goal put them in front. Jan Vopotnik levelled up via a deflection off Dom Hyam. And then came Adam Idah's moment. And on this Friday night before Christmas, it is staring inside here. A win for Vitor Matos and Swansea City. They've beaten Wrexham by 2-1.